and welcome back to Witcher. We are here once again to play another Witcher game. We're on to the second game, The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings, Enhanced Edition. We should be starting a new game. We shall be importing our save from Witcher 1. We shall not be doing the tutorial. We shall be playing this on Dark. Not Insane, because, let's go, be honest guys, I'll die. But we shall be playing this on Dark. Let us begin. Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of witches, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft, unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience or virtue. They are veritable creatures from hell, capable of only taking lives. Monstrum, a betrayal of witches. Anonymous. Six years have passed since that memorable day when the northern kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the host of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos in ever-increasing numbers. They flee to the forest to join Scoia'tael units. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country, yet the price of this triumph prove immense. Temeria, the year 1271. The dungeons of Lavalette Castle, 3 days after the battle. Prologue.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad.
Hello, Grandad.
Looky there. He's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it. He's in chains. Can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt?
Well, that seems a bit unnecessary. I'll get you for that later.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill. I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Hey, Vermin. I can't really shake your hand, but yeah. Can't really shake it.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
The sass! Oh, the sass. It's great.
How foolish of me. Ves! Unshackle him.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed.
Got a mouthed. I like that.
You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
I love
Damn
that.
right,
For
praiseworthy.
Temeria.
Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
And you talk at all of them. So, the morning the king summoned me. Seems like a logical place to start.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
He's a king. Hey, Tris.
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
That's
That's
a long ass name.
lady,
Yeah,
but the
just say the
king.
king. Just say the
We
king.
heard you.
We know who's summoning him.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
Why is he our king? Sure, we're definitely sure he might employ us, but we're not like a faithful subject to him.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the wild hunt again?
Does Garrett already have any business in doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Let's explore the dialogue options.
One of the
Dragon.
scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon in the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
No, we don't.
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
Very true. An excuse to run away from this hotel.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
Not sure they can shape.
Things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
Still
We'll
your
know
point
in
of view.
time. I'm sure of it.
Time to go.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Lustful king. Tut tut, Garrett. Hey, Garrett. It's been a while. Well, a few days. Alright. Have we tapped Z? Do we get, well, Garrett holds his medallion. It will show us things to do. Welcome to the prologue, which too, this section of the game will introduce you to the story and game world, and help familiarise yourself with the basic gameplay mechanics. Which an exciting journey. We shall take that money. Money's always important. Can we torture us anymore? Nope.
I'll join you later.
It is indeed a beautiful day. And a mighty siege camp before us. And time to go start nicking shit. Because of course, these are all the most important things regarding it. Christ, this must be a big army here. If you think it along the lines of, you know, each tent would, let's say, support, let's say, somewhere like, let's say, 5 to 10 soldiers. And then there's all the ones over here. Like, yeah, yeah, it's a fairly big army. Ah, yes, the game telling us to touch Z all the time so we can identify things we can pick up / nick.
Oh, looky there, new boy, it's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you. Laugh you like. Come here.
We know each other?
Don't recognise your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is Newboy. He's apprenticing with us.
Apprenticing?
I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now Newboy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones.
Yes, a little riled.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
What's the story of this wager?
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in points. Newboy bet tonight that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honour's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. Newboy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get it from?
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. But
Shit
Wow.
it! Boalt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance. Went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down, the elves fell to their knees, and we all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
Yeah, so it's definitely infused with magic. Although, don't know what sort of magic, because you can have good and positive magic. Positive and negative magic. So, is it going to protect them? Because what? So you had this bauble, it got stolen, and a dragon then came down. That it sounds like the amulet brings trouble. Yeah. Also, it's a chance to have an amulet, so yeah. I'm going to say the amulet sounds like it brings trouble.
Who knows? Maybe the amulet is unlucky. Maybe it draws trouble. I doubt you left the shrine untouched. Then the Scoia'tael, the dragon.
I told you as much. We need to get the boy some plate.
Wait a minute. We owe the Witcher some thanks.
Why the boy
But
gets
we're
played and this
broke
one
as shit
doesn't?
peddlers.
Fancy the amulet, Witcher? It might draw trouble, be cursed in some way, but you might lift the curse. Sell it off.
I'll take it.
It's all yours.
Witcher, you available for normal business still? Willing to hunt monsters?
Yeah, I'm willing. Why do you ask?
Well, 'cause we were out with those scouts that saw the dragon. No one believes us, but
The sound in the assembly. That's us. We'll find you after the battle, Witcher.
Wait.
Farewell.
No, they're not. No, they just went. No waiting.
Too true.
And they just, yes. They're sounding the assembly, and now we're just going to wait there.
there's a tribe of wild.
New boy's talents. Oh, it is unlucky. Minus 10 armor. Can drop it? Action's not allowed in this item. Well, bugger. Right. Okay, first off, we have weapons coming from the last game. We have Raven's armor, plus 7 armor, plus 15 vitality, and plus poison protection. So yes, we shall be having that armor. We also have the other bits and bobs around it. Blue stripes, don't really care about that. Leather jacket. Nah, Raven's armor's better. Mage's trousers. Oh, give those a go. Weapons, we have quite a few here. We have a Mahakan rune shield, Aerolite, and Zaliab. Steel sword, silver. Okay, first let's compare us. We've only got one other silver sword, and it's Aerolite, and it does more damage. Not by much, but does do more. And we then have a few silver swords to choose from. Steel ones. We have a 10 to 12 damage, a 9 to 13, and we have our longsword, which is 8 to 11. I'm thinking we do the 10 to 12. Sure, Dabbler's does more damage on the top, but it has, but you're going to do more on the whole with this one, because it's got a lower hit point is higher. So yeah, we'll go for that. got some potions, so let's put a few things in our pockets. That's what things in our pockets. Oh, never mind. No trophies, no enchantments that will be useful right now. Cool.
Whereas you love your trousers protecting your jewels and that magic amulet.
Fancy armor. Alright, what else are we going to find around this camp?
Hack the serfs to pieces.
Good lad.
We've got some bits and
Still
bobs.
alive?
If that quack doesn't harm him, won't he?
Enlist in the army. Well, we're in an army camp. Of course we're bloody enlisted. Might not be, I
Going
guess.
into battle, Geralt?
Yes.
Kick that arse in, Geralt.
One of you defeated the Grand Master and put
Never
down the
had better
rebellion
in my
Vizima.
life.
Yes, I did something about the Grandmaster. What was that?
Hey,
In the pot, cook.
one of you who defeated the Grand Master and put down the rebellion in Vizima.
Yeah, kind of. Don't really talk about it
Way
much.
up north, there's a tribe of wild men who go into battle stark naked.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
To be fair, they are.
Themselves on the walls.
They're about to go. Hopefully they're about to actually go in a moment.
Come the assault to be slipping on that shite.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of damage.
Word is, way up north, there's a
Right.
Too true.
Apparently we're going... Yep. We are here. We are going over here. Let's just continue.
really as tough as they say.
Yes. Do you want to find out, actually? We'll do it that way.
Come the assault to be slipping on that shite.
Hey, those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
You're compas, not soldiers! Keep at it and none of you will see home! Fall in!
Still getting used to the new to the
This is
controls.
the army, not the barnyard! On the double! Move it! Now!
Generic sergeant shouting at his soldiers. Yep, we're in an army camp, alright.
1, 2, 1, 2, and again! That ought to teach you military manners, you...
What are we waiting for?
Chest.
Really as tough.
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support.
What's the cause?
Veterans fund for former fighting men of need.
Found anyone gullible enough to fall for that?
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and... well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's put down all the 2
Skin them
orange.
alive!
Key at the end goes in the yellow bar. Ooh, Christ, we got some lag here.
Well, that's some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
Indeed it is.
Ah, they're in for a beating.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of lag there. One moment, just going to change the setting briefly. Can't change my streaming. Never mind. I'll survive for now. Right.
Greetings.
Hello, soldier.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Ah, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
Sure. Okay, cool. Ah, so it's very similar game, it's just the dice look a lot fancier. Ooh, I do like the board. Very gothic. Right, what do we have? We have a 1, 2, 4, 5, 5. In short, we have 6 dice. Let's re-roll those guys. I assume it's the best of 3 rounds. Oh, we've got some 5s now.
Certainly haven't forgotten how to play. Here's your coin.
Cheers.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them. Foltest said if you don't hurry, he'll rip your balls off.
And make a witch's medallion out of him.
Wow, that seems a little bit harsh, guys. Come on.
Trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out.
No passage. Don't see Foltest, Geralt. Though the fury hits him and he hacks off your head.
I don't know why everyone else knows about this. Ooh, praying. Who are we praying to, my lads? Can we talk to you at all? No?
You're going into battle, Geralt?
Yes, we are.
Geralt.
You're going to come with me?
Take the
A
knights
beautiful
alive
day for battle.
ransom.
Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute, yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such rules?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Foltest is certainly a soldier.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
I shall follow Foltest.
Decurion of the Arbalists.
All right, mate.
Foltest to victory!
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Thanks to Geralt of Rivia, my daughter Ada is alive, and is now the wife of Radovid of Redania.
I see.
I fear you do not, Excellency. The midget king merely awaits my demise.
I am certain King Radovid of Redania wishes Your Majesty a long and healthy life.
That wasn't even the old families will never accept a Redanian on my throne. Ada will have to content herself with Redania.
I understand. The issue of succession remains unresolved. Your Grace, I request your permission to retire.
you have it.
Nilfgaardians.
Black ones in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a witcher.
There's no point lying to
Witcher?
him here.
What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Not entirely sure where we're aiming here. Go for that.
3 degrees.
Too high.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher.
But wasn't it like exactly like a crosshairs there? It's an aim.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children.
Bread and vodka's
They would
all
protect
you
them,
get
even place them on the
when you're
throne.
ploughing for your
And the
king.
Baroness was duped.
Blood and mud
Her
can
motherly
flour
love
sweat.
used.
Bolts in a
In
bandage,
truth,
stick in a sling.
they desire
That's
privileges
a
that would
swiving
weaken the
soldier's
throne.
life. Taking orders, that's your foe. Going and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe. Bread and vodka's all you'll get. What?
Ow! That looks like that hurt.
Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? To battle! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
Ooh. Cutscene? No, just zooming out Geralt's eye.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
So we have the assault, and we split up at the monastery. I'm going to take this opportunity to make a very quick change to the settings because there's some lag that I want to try and deal with.